back to my kitchen. Thanks for joining me. Today, this is not the holiday treat that I had planned. I still plan on doing that later on today, but I kept having lots of people say, post videos. So I decided to do another one. This was kind of last minute. And I woke up hungry this morning, as I always do. And I had this on the brain, and I had all the stuff to do it. So I decided to make my spinach and mushroom quiche. So right now, I'm just slicing up some Monterey mushrooms. I use baby bellas in this as well. You know, button mushrooms, baby bellas, whatever type of mushroom that you like, you can use. If it's got a hard stem on it, you just, you know, cut the little hard edge off. But just slice them up. Not paper thin, those are kind of paper thin, but you know, just to a good, there we go. And I'm slicing these up and getting them ready to go in the skillet. Hopefully, I've been slicing a few so that it wouldn't take me too long, because y'all don't want to sit there and listen to me all day. I'm trying to go at it awful fast. My good friend Melinda and my good friend Lisa both were afraid I was going to cut my finger off the other night. I might do it. They both know me very, very well, so I might do it, but hopefully not. I might set the house on fire. I about did. The other night I caught a paper towel on fire over at the stove, and then this morning when I was cooking sausage, I had a little flash up. But I'm going to try to avoid the catastrophes, but if I have an accident, somebody just call 911 for me, okay? No, I think I'll be fine. I'm pretty used to this. So I've got my mushrooms sliced up. You know, if you go to the store and you buy like a carton, just the small carton will be enough, probably. Now, I don't always put onion in mine, but the last time that I made it from my sister and I actually went to Gatlinburg and got us a little cabin and had a girls' weekend. And we put onion in it that time. I made it, and it was pretty good. I don't like a lot of onion in it. So I'm just gonna, you know, give it a little good taste. I slice those, but you know what? I'm gonna go back across them because I don't want them just real big in there. I'm gonna kind of caramelize them anyway. So, I mean, they're not gonna be everywhere out there in it. All right, so there's my onion. Let me go ahead and give it a fine chop. I'm just roughly, you know, chopping this, making a good mess. I should put my apron on. I have it right there next door. I say next door, laying next to me, but if I start getting too slap happy, then I will. All right, I got some garlic. Depends on how much garlic that you like. If you like garlic a lot, I love garlic. So I've got 3 pretty good little cloves here. I'm gonna see how much it makes up. Now you can use a garlic press. I've never had much luck with a garlic press. Every time I ever try to use a garlic press, it just all smushes up inside and don't come out. I probably don't have good quality garlic press. That's probably part of my problem. But I just generally peel it like this and then chop it up. Now, another thing I do a lot of times is I'll buy that in a jar that's already minced, and it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, I'm trying to get this off fast. Try not to keep y'all all day. I'm gonna go ahead and just slice this up, and then cut that up there off. I want some hard piece in it. Slice it. I lost the little edge on that one, but that's all right. I don't think it was very hard. I'm not used to having lipstick on it. It's actually lip gloss. Not used to having it on this time of morning on a Saturday. But y'all did not want to see me without a little makeup. my closest, dearest friends get to see that enough on Snapchat. All right, I'm just really taking my knife through it because I want it just chopped up really little. Okay, I'm gonna have garlic fingers all day. I'll wash them with some vinegar, and that will help. All right, so that's that. Wipe my hands here. Now, go to the stove. I'm going to add to my pan a couple of pats or a couple of pats of butter. 1, 2, and some olive oil, just a little olive oil. Let that start melting. There we go. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the onion first. I'm not gonna throw the garlic in yet. Garlic is easy to burn, so I don't want to throw it in. I want to get my onion good and done. And I'm just gonna make a mess, probably drop it. Go ahead and throw it in. My butter's not totally melted yet, but it'll heat on up. So there's my onion. I'm gonna get it started. All right. And while I'm getting it started, I'm gonna throw that in the trash because I just put a fresh trash bag in. I'll throw it out back. That's what, out here in the country, I live out in the country, so I can throw my scraps outside. So I do that a lot to keep from stinking the trash up. All right, so I got my onion started. And I'm just sauteing it good. And I really like mine kind of caramelized. So I'm just gonna let it keep going. Till it starts to turn kind of brown on the edges. I'm not adding my mushrooms yet because they're not quite, the onion's not quite ready. If I go ahead and add the mushrooms now, my onion won't caramelize really as good. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that get started. I've got spinach. I've got Fagin barking at the back door. He'll be all right. Maybe he won't bother us too much. He's outside. He likes to go and do a walkabout every morning. So he goes over to Granny's and checks things out and checks to see if the dogs down the road have been up here. So he's been doing that. And he'll be ready to come in and take a nap. I hope. Yesterday morning he was wired up. Those storms had him. Oh my goodness. He's so scared of storms. I don't know. He used to not be so bad, but he is so scared of storms now. But these onions are starting to get clear. And it does not take them long. I'm starting to see some brownness over here on the edges now of some of them. With this gas stove, it gets so hot, it does not take them long to start turning brown. So that's what I want, but I don't want them totally brown. I've got my oven preheated to 425. Now I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do today. I have made this in a pie, a quiche pie, but today I'm actually, and what I usually do is I'm making mini quiche. So I've got those ready. You can make your own pie crust, but the easiest thing in the world is the refrigerated pie crust. I get those, I roll them out, and I take this cutter, this round cutter here, and I cut circles like this. Okay? And let me grab my thing. I'll show you while my onions are finishing up over there. And then I put it into the muffin pan. And I have one of these little tools, and you can use your fingers. This just makes it easier. So, I have one crust will do 12. So if you're doing, actually it'll do 12 with a little bit left over. So if you're doing this recipe, you're gonna need 2 crusts. Now today, you can also do this. You can make a low carb version of it. I only had 1 pie crust. So I got my other muffin tin. I had a couple scrap pieces I made extra out of it. I have my other muffin tin. I've got my silicone muffin liners in there. And I'm gonna spray these. I'm gonna make a low carb version. No crust, a crustless, kind of like what you call an egg muffin. You don't have to have that, yeah, I'm getting some caramelization going on now, that's good. You don't have to have that silicone liner, it just kind of helps with cleanup. All right, so I got my onions good and caramelized over here. I'm gonna add my mushrooms. And they do not take long. Fagan is interrupting us, he's outside. We're ignoring him. He hears me, and he knows that I'm in here. So y'all just ignore him. I'm just going with it. I'll turn that heat down with the hair. And these mushrooms have soaked up all my oil and my butter. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw a little more olive oil on top of them. And I'm just going to go ahead and add 1 more pat of butter. You kind of have to, you know, okay, let's check on these mushrooms. They don't take long. Let me show you. That pan's a little warm. They're coming right along. I'm going to stick them back over here for another minute or 2. Those are looking good. All right, so next is going to be my spinach. Now, how much spinach do you add? And this spinach is pre-washed, ready to eat, it says. I don't trust them. I'm going to wash it myself. I'm just adding a few handfuls of spinach. It is really going to cook down. I mean, it's going to wilt down. I'm making a mess, so let me go ahead and grab that up. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to plop a lid on it. And that steam is really going to let it wilt down. And then I'm going to stir all that in. Forgot to add my garlic. But really, I'm not quite ready because I don't want it to burn. I just want it to give it a good flavor. See, it's already wilting down. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. That's a lot of garlic. I might do probably 2 cloves of garlic are good. I don't want to kill everybody. That's about 2. Let me do just a smidge more. There you go, 2 cloves of garlic. Okay. Now let me stir this around. I love these things. And my sister, Jill, hey Jill, you watching? It's almost ready. Well, it's almost ready to put in the oven. But after I get it in the oven, it won't be long. I'm going to have Jill have a little bit this morning. I don't know if she'll get on camera or not, but she loves these and I love these, and so we're gonna have some today. I'm going to share with Mom and Daddy too. Daddy won't eat these. Daddy will get sausage and biscuits. I've got those sausage and biscuits I made for Donnie this morning. And Daddy's going to get sausage and biscuit because he hates mushrooms. While that's cooking, let me just tell you, you can put anything in this that you like. You can put green pepper or just anything, ham, anything that you like that you would put in an omelet. I also do this a lot of times for a quick omelet in the morning, or scrambled eggs, and I'll throw some mushrooms in them and some spinach. But it's really good. It's really good in quiche form. Okay, so I got my eggs here, 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 eggs. And the recipe that I originally found and kind of started going by calls for 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I didn't have it because I completely forgot to pick it up. This is just 2% milk. It's good though. I've done it lots and lots of times with it. I'm going to whisk these together. And I'm going to put in some pepper. Now, you see me shaking this pepper, there's barely any coming out. I love the pepper, but there's barely any coming out because it's little bitty holes, and I put the coarse pepper in here. I like fresh ground black pepper too. I put that in there a lot, and I'm gonna have to quit or I'm gonna make myself sneeze. Okay, and then salt, and it's same this salt shaker. Salt it. I mean, there's 4 eggs in here, so it's gonna take a little bit. Okay, that's good. Let me check on my veggies over here. Oh yeah, they're good. All right, I'm going to turn those off. Bring them on over. There we go. Let them start kind of trying to cool down a hair. Okay, this is one, I think it's an 8-ounce block of white cheddar cheese. I'll just whisk that in. Mixed in good. Let me stir these and release some of that heat. Y'all, I really think I needed more. Look how that spinach has wilted down. You could use some more spinach. So I probably will go ahead and wilt a little more down. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this in here. I'll just go ahead and put all this in here and see how it goes. I'm not going to make y'all watch me do that. I'm going to go ahead and just get a couple of these started, show you how I do it, and then I'll come back and show you when it's done. I am going to put more spinach in. I put about 3 handfuls, but I think I'm going to double that because I love a lot of spinach. And as you can see, there's a lot of egg mixture here, and there's not a lot of spinach in it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some more spinach on the stove here in a minute. But I can get enough in here to get it started for you and show you exactly how I do this. And then when I come back, they'll be done. All right, so I just take a little cup like this. It don't take the whole cup, but that kind of helps me see. It's about the same size as my muffin cups here. And I just pour it in there. And I just kind of fill mine up to the edge of the crust. They're going to rise up above the crust. But if you'll see, that's kind of just how I do it. These are really good. Then I'm going to pop them in a 425 oven and just let them cook. Keep an eye on them, and you'll know when they're done. They'll start turning a little golden brown on top. So, thanks guys. I'll be back, and we'll taste these spinach mushroom quiche. All right, welcome back. They're done. Got them out of the oven just a minute ago. They're still very hot. They're nice and golden brown on the top. These are the crustless ones. And I'm fixing to give them a try here. I just take my little spatula and I go around the edge and loosen it up and pop one out. Put that one on my plate. And let me pick one of these crustless ones. And I hope they just pop right out because I sprayed the... Ooh. They did. Alright. There we go. And let me go ahead. Some fresh baby tomatoes, like the grape tomatoes, are really good with them. So let's give it a try. Let Let me let you see them. Lighting is important, I've been told. So, all right, y'all. I'm just gonna pick it up. I love these things. They are my favorite. They're so good, piping hot out of the oven, just like they are right now. But you can also eat them when they cool down, and they're just as good. I have taken them to work a lot of times at local government on our, well, not a lot of times, I did one time, and I'm going to again. When we had breakfast at our big meeting, I took these. I make them for Girls' Day, and we eat them. I put them in the refrigerator, pop them out the next day, and heat them up and eat on them all week. I think they'd even freeze well. So, try you some quiche. It's really good. Have a great Saturday, and I'm going to see you shortly with that special holiday treat. Be watching. Bye-bye.